Welcome to the evolution of Amy Vischansky's professional practice. Throughout the year, I've used PebblePad, a portfolio, to organise my development and CPD hours and goals. So about me, I'm a 22-year-old digital marketing student at Nottingham Trent University. My goal in life is to become a digital marketer in the beauty and lifestyle industry, specifically for brands such as L'Oreal or Beauty. So my key values, these are loyalty, understanding, healing, enjoyment, and growth. At the beginning of the year, I completed 3 employability online career assessments regarding personal resilience, workplace culture, and personality insights. These assessments help me identify my strengths and weaknesses. So firstly, just looking at Jung's personality type. So I'm introverted, intuition, feeling, and judging. So my type is INFJ. So looking at my weaknesses for personal resilience, as we can see, there's quite a few, specifically organisation. However, coping with change, problem solving, and self-confidence, all which I agree. However, problem solving, I would say I'm slightly more, I'm more medium average than where it has placed me. My strengths are working with others and support networks. For workplace culture, I'm fairly neutral for all of them. However, my weakness is achievement. However, that is something I will aim to improve. For personality type, my weakness is extroversion. It's low. However, I don't see that as a weakness. I think it is absolutely fine to be introverted, and it shouldn't be labelled as a weakness. My strength is agreeableness, which I would agree with. I am quite good at getting people to agree with me, at persuading people, changing their views and opinions. Emotional stability is weakness. Again, I agree, that's something I'm working on. I'm continuously trying to grow my mindset, my mind, hence why it is one of my values. So my personal development plan. So as discussed, my main goal is to become a digital marketer in the beauty and lifestyle industry within the next 5 years. This things to do that will benefit this is online courses for digital marketing. I've done many in the past. Live webinars from the brands such as L'Oreal or Beauty Bay. I know L'Oreal do many live webinars. I've attended many throughout COVID. And then digital marketing webinars, so to help me increase my digital marketing skills and knowledge. We also have improved confidence and self-esteem in personal, social, and professional aspect. So to do this, I can go to the gym, which I do, attend confidence webinars, and attend or watch TED Talks to improve my communication skills. So I can attend communication course, I can attend webinars, and I can do reading on it and increase my knowledge there. And then improve presentation skills throughout the current academic year. Again, watch TED Talks. I can present in seminars, as this is the best way to develop a skill, and to attend presentation webinars. So, CPD log. This is just a few pieces of evidence I've provided. So my work lanyard, a picture of me at the gym, and 2 certificates for webinars or courses I've completed. Again, focusing on Next. A big part of my life is working at Next. It's my career at the minute. It's my part-time job. I spend a lot of time working there, and I've developed many skills such as teamwork, leadership, interpersonal skills, empathy, problem solving, attention to detail, customer service, organisation. There are many, many, many other skills. However, these are the key skills that I believe are transferable into digital marketing in the future. So, development goal 1, to become a digital marketer in the beauty and lifestyle sector. So what have I done to help towards this goal? I've attended emotional intelligence webinar where we learn how to demonstrate emotional intelligence in group environments and to employees. We've learned to use empathetic responses and paraphrasing to be a supportive team member and show self-awareness and awareness of others. A great help was attending a graduate job search webinar it can be scary and hard to know where to start after leaving university. So we were told reliable websites to use for graduate jobs. For girls in marketing, how to create a winning social media strategy. So we were taught the basics of social media strategy. We were taught to build an effective winning social media strategy, how to complete a competitor analysis and investigating target audience, and strategy management and tracking campaign progress. Also working towards this goal, I attended a women's development program for personal branding. So we learned what personal branding is, what my key values are. These are slightly different to the key values at the beginning of the presentation, as we were provided with different options. I was taught to be confident within myself, and I was given the tip to make my social media private, use LinkedIn, which I already have, consistently update my CV to bring my personal branding to life. So skills from next are teamwork and leadership. These skills are communication, time management, critical thinking, leadership, collaboration, decision making, reliability, and training new staff. So again, leadership. Development goal 2, to improve confidence and self-esteem in personal, social, and professional aspect. So CPDs for this: build your confidence webinar regarding online tools and communications. So we were taught how to effectively and confidently use Teams and Zoom. And we were told that embarrassing and awkward things happen to us all the time. So if it does happen to us, just to make light of the situation instead and just get on with it. Going to the gym. I have implemented going to the gym into my weekly routine. I go quite often. It helps me release negative emotions and work towards transforming my body and confidence, and I've seen significant change throughout the year. One of my first modules was principles on marketing, and we had to present. We had to do a group presentation. I've struggled with social anxiety for a long period of time, so this was something that I found terrifying and really hard to do. However, I pushed myself and I gained the strength and confidence to encourage myself to get up and speak in front of an audience. We also have women's development program for confidence and imposter syndrome. So there are many people in the same boat as me with confidence and imposter syndrome. We all shared our thoughts and experiences, and I took notes and learned many ways to increase my confidence. We were given the tip to journal thoughts and feelings, and by writing it down, we can highlight similarities between experiences and reflect on emotions. So development goal 3 and 4 I put together. So to improve presentation and communication skills throughout the current academic year. So we have communication and interpersonal skills, webinar and course. So I learned about my preferred communication skills and how these can be applied when conversing. I learned how to effectively communicate, maintaining eye contact and keeping an open and positive body language. I learned the importance of listening and to share, making the conversation mutually benefited, as well as tips for challenging conversations. And the key takeaway was every conversation is an experience to learn from. Again, we have the group presentation. The best way to improve presentation skills is to present. And then we have a few more next skills. So we have customer service and again, teamwork. So we've got adaptability, positive attitude and language, clear communication skills, patience, time management, critical thinking, leadership, collaboration, decision-making, and reliability. So why do I think learning about myself and developing skills is an important and valuable thing to do? It is important because it helps you understand your values and goals. And this is, to me, I believe this is really important because one of my values is growth. And without knowing that, I wouldn't be able to help myself do that. And developing skills is important because it increases adaptability, expands professional competency, changes perspective, and it keeps your mind engaged. So this is great for employers and for yourself. So, question number 1. What research have I done to help understand the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and why they matter? So at the bottom, just where my camera is, we can see the Sustainable Development Goals. So in 2015, all United States members adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, providing a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet. To effectively contribute to meeting the goals, companies need to adopt a shared value approach that ensures durable competitive advantage and long-term benefit for society. So benefits of SDGs include restore balance in society, reduce poverty, protect the planet, strengthens business relationships with stakeholders, increases brand trust and loyalty. So these benefits are based around three things, which Elkington highlights as the triple bottom line. So people, planet and profit. So question number 2, reflecting on your knowledge and experience this year, how do you think you could make a difference in relation to the global goals in your chosen profession in the future? So currently I work at Next, as discussed. On the screen, I've shared Next key focus areas for the Sustainable Development Goals, which was presented in Next Corporate Responsibility Report. So working with a company who focuses on certain areas has allowed me, or will allow me, to transfer the skills and experience gained to working as a digital marketer in the future. In the future, I want to work for L'Oreal or a business like L'Oreal. So this image here is L'Oreal's contribution to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So global research by PwC found that 78% of citizens are now more likely to buy from companies that signed up to SDGs agenda. So therefore it is important for me to work with a business who has signed up to the agenda, who is working towards these goals, who is promoting them. I think it's really important to promote as a business, to share with your consumers. As a digital marketer, that can be part of my role, to share with consumers what goals we are working towards, how we were doing it, what we were doing, being transparent, being inclusive, being communicative. So that's how I would transfer these skills. Question number 3. What do you understand by the term responsible management, and why do you think it matters in business? So all information is derived from the authors at the top of the screen. My description of responsible management is: responsible management entails the commitment that business leaders / managers should always make, rebalancing society through management, embracing the governance and supervision of the organisation, social, public and stakeholder issues, including CSR, sustainability and business ethics. So why does it matter to business? It builds greater trust and strengthens relationships with stakeholders, it increases customer loyalty, and it builds brand recognition. Number 4, can you describe a time when a team member has disagreed with you and what you did to resolve it? So this information on the screen, which I'm about to share with you, is a scenario that happened around 6 months ago. So a customer was being served by my colleague and wanted to purchase the last remaining multi-pack of underwear in a certain design when they spotted that one was damaged. I overheard the conversation in the background when my colleague apologised for the damaged item and told them that there was nothing we could do. After seeing the customer's disappointment, I intervened and disagreed with my colleague to offer a solution. To resolve this, we discounted a certain amount off the product so that the price would come to an appropriate sum if the product were to be sold as a pack of 2 instead of 3 it was meant to be. The customer was happy with this solution and went ahead with the purchase. So it wasn't so much a disagreement, however, it was just a helpful moment where I heard my colleague, who was newer to the business than I was, kind of giving wrong information, and they could have helped in a way where they just weren't sure how to do it. So I just helped my colleague. We discussed, we communicated with what both of us thought. We came to a conclusion. We worked together to work out the sum. I helped them learn a new skill. The customer received the items, so it was a win-win situation. Final question, how would you go about building a team to deliver on a key project? So through research, I found 5 specific things. So firstly, I would set clear SMART goals. It is important that everyone in the team is aware of these SMART goals and how we're going to achieve them. Number 2, well-defined roles. We would have a certain amount of well-defined roles covering each aspect of the project, making sure that each person in the role has suitable skills for the role and it's their strengths. Number 3, open and welcoming communication. I would want my team to feel confident and happy and safe communicating positive, negative, opinions, concerns, whatever it is. I would want my team to feel safe in that environment. Leadership. whilst I would hope that everyone in the team plays equal parts and feels involved, it is important to have a leader just to make sure everything is running smoothly and going on track. And finally, I would like the team and the project to have a positive and friendly atmosphere, as I believe that is very important for my team. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed.